What? Orientation is locked. Hold on, damn. Oh well. Hold on, we can't see. Let me see. That's not locked. It won't let me go live that way.
I'll just scoot closer
Okay.
to you. You got just
Yeah, bro.
don't be scared.
Hold
I
on.
don't smell bad. You hear me? I don't
We gonna have
smell.
to be real
Right, I
close.
don't smell bad. Okay.
All right, y'all. It's me.
Oh, you live already?
I'm live,
I
baby.
didn't know.
Oh yeah, I'm live, baby. It's me. It's Hood Edition News. I'm here coming to do an interview with comedian Michael
Hey, hey, hey,
Allen.
hey.
Love me some Michael Allen. You know, I'm very happy to be doing this interview. Very grateful. I've never done an interview in my life, but guess what? There's a first time for everything.
Come on,
I
somebody.
was gonna say no because I was like, I don't do interviews. I'm afraid. But when there's growth, it's uncomfortable sometimes. So it was uncomfortable, and I was willing to go ahead and go do what I need to do
Yeah.
and to move to the next level and start doing things out of my element. So here we are doing my first interview with comedian Michael Allen. How you doing?
Hey, 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 everybody there. Shawanda says, hey, CMA.
Hey, CMA.
Okay, we got some people. You might want to give them a little time to get in. But
Okay, okay.
so I want to say a little something.
Mhm,
I want to thank you.
mhm.
The reason why I picked you as YouTuber of the week. Can y'all hear us? Can y'all hear us?
Yeah, somebody playing music back there.
They try to make some money, but we can't hate on them. But I want to thank you because not only did I enjoy your content and you and your daughter and doing the reviews of stuff and your
Mhm,
real honest opinion,
mhm.
it really took me, and that's one of the reasons I made you YouTuber of the week.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. The reason why I watch you is because you're honest and you real, and I really I admire that. I can see when people is real. I know there's people that have had conflict and you've had conflict, but it's never been with me. You've been good to me, so you know,
Yes, yes,
you know.
okay,
So
okay.
I treat you as how you treat me. You treat me good, so I'm gonna treat you good.
Yeah, that's what I do. I usually, I'm a big believer. You get back what you give out. You
Yeah,
really, yeah. You
yeah,
got.
I believe that. You know, uh, it's universal law. You
You,
know.
have you ever had one of these?
No, I haven't had one of
Oh my
those.
God.
I haven't had one of those, but I'm excited for this interview.
I am too. We were going to do it over StreamYard,
Hmm.
but then you decided to come on. Cause
Hmm.
how far is Ypsilanti from here?
It's about 30 minutes.
Okay, see, my girl.
Hmm.
I encourage you to also redo the other video. The first, I encourage you to. Oh, they so loud
I
down here.
know.
I encourage you to re drop the first video when you came down. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
you know that was
yeah,
10 months ago.
yeah.
It
I
was.
was thinking about that today.
Yeah, I looked at it today. Came
Hmm.
across. I was like, wow, that was 10 months ago. Who was that? Your niece or?
That was my friend.
I really enjoyed. Didn't I mess with her all night?
Yep, all night, all night you messed with her,
Okay.
but
Okay.
we had a good time.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
So what let's I've been kind of watching different comics lately
Hmm.
before we get into everything. And I just got to ask you a quick question.
Hmm.
How do you feel about Dave Chappelle?
Okay. I have my emotions with Dave Chappelle go like this.
Okay.
And the reason is, when I first saw him, the first time I ever even knew about him was from The Nutty Professor.
Oh, yeah, yes, yes.
When Eddie Murphy threw him in the piano and all that, I didn't think he was funny.
Right.
And I think I judged him more on the way he looked,
Okay.
because I thought he looked very weird.
Yeah.
And I think he grew into be a nice looking man. The Dave Chappelle show, I loved it. He was hilarious. I think he's one of the better comedians. I really truly admire his art, but I think he's doing too much of the controversy when it comes to the LGBT.
Yeah.
Um, Not that you can't talk about him and be funny, but nowadays controversy sells.
Yeah.
So I think that he's too good of a comedian to let that just be the overshadow
Uh,
his genius. His genius. But I love him as a comic. Yeah.
who was the first person to make you want to say, hey, I think I might want to do this? I like this guy. Who was that?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you who my favorite comedian is.
Okay.
That's Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, he's great.
But the person that made me want to do comedy when I was younger, this is back when they only had the record players. And my sisters, I got all sisters, I'm the only boy. And so they would always be playing, and I would go in their room. They'd be like, ain't no boys in here. So I always had to play by myself.
Yeah.
So I would go into my mama room. And I was the one that put on the heels and dresses. That just wasn't me.
Yeah.
So, but I looked around, and I found these albums. And I would sneak and turn it down real low, and I put the album on. It was Richard Pryor. It was Richard Pryor and Red Fox and Rudy Ray Moore.
Okay.
So I would hear. That's why I cuss so well because I would listen. When I was about 8 or 9, I could cuss your ass out. The little kids, I could cuss them out so good because I. So it was for me. It was Richard Pryor.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the one that made me say, you know what? I can get on stage and do this. I want to make people laugh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I know with your time as being a stand-up comedic, you've been on the road. Can you tell me about some fun times on the road, some crazy times? What's your most craziest thing that you've seen on the road?
It's been so many of them. One of the things that blew my mind, I have two of them.
Okay.
One time we were in New York and we were doing a play at the Beacon Theater. And mind you, I was working with people that I'd seen on TV or heard on the radio, so that already blew my mind. And some of them I'm still friends with today, like Angela Bofield, Dottie Peoples, Charlie Wilson. But I was walking in, we had did a show at the Beacon Theater, and the next day we had a show at 8 o'clock that night, but I wanted to see Times Square. And so me and the band, Dottie Peoples' band, we were walking through Times Square.
Okay.
And so I'm looking, I'm amazed like a kid in the candy store, all the lights and all of this.
Okay.
And this couple walked past and they turned and they were looking. And it was like, excuse me. And we turned around, we said, huh? And they was like, Uncle Willie, you in that play? I said, yeah. They said, oh, can we take a picture? Can we have an autograph? I was like, oh my God, did I get noticed in Times Square?
Wow.
So that was a moment. Another moment was me coming out of the theater, and it was a restaurant next door.
Okay.
And we had already did a matinee show. And they feed you, but I didn't want what they were cooking. So I said, let me go and give me something to eat. And when I came out, the people that had saw the show were still out there, and it was maybe about 50 of them. And they crowded around me. And I was signing the program books, right? And I was signing so many. My stage name is Michael Allen. I started writing my real name.
Okay.
And the lady was like, who is this? I said, oh. And so the restaurant owner had to come out and get me because we were in front of his door. And when he took me into the restaurant, everybody stood up and started clapping. Because they had saw the show.
Yeah.
And my heart was so full, and he set me at a table by myself. I didn't have to pay for anything. So that was my first time feeling like a celebrity.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
That sounds like that was really nice to
I
experience.
really enjoyed that. Now, I also give you the story. Now, my most outrageous moment was we were in Newark, New Jersey. I had just met Whitney Houston's mama, Sissy, because her and Angela Bofield were real good friends.
Okay.
And I decided to go out to the bar because we had maybe about 5 hours before we would leave to go to the next city. And I went to this bar, and everybody in there wanted to take pictures, and it was a gay bar.
Okay.
And so they wanted to take pictures. They was buying me drinks. I never had to buy drinks. And y'all know I love a good cocktail. And so on my way out, it was a line going in. We had to leave because the tour bus was leaving. And I saw this guy. And we just clicked eyes. We never said a word to each other. And we just started kissing.
What?
I mean, a long kiss. And look, my friend, my best friend at that time, he said he was just staring. I don't know the guy's name. I never got his number. All I know was we kissed for a good 2 to 3 minutes.
Wow.
Just out of the blue. We never said a word to me. So I was like, was I hoish?
See, I never heard of. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But
That's
that was the
it was
moment.
like it was almost first love, but it was just like cut off a little bit.
And you know what? To this day, I am so upset that I never got that number. Because they looked very good.
Well, you know what? That might have been a blessing from God.
And the kiss was awesome.
That might have been all you needed from that person was
Right.
that kiss.
Would you say I probably didn't need nothing
I
else?
didn't need you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've discussed this before, but if you have, I haven't seen it. What age did you realize yourself, you know what, I'm homosexual?
Okay.
I know what I like. I know who I am. This is me. What age did you realize that?
Um, I'll say this. Me being the only boy, and my mother is a hard woman. So, I have a lot of friends that say they were born gay. I don't think I was. Matter of fact, I know I wasn't because all I knew was I would grow up, meet somebody, meet a woman, get married, and have children. But I was molested at 4 years old, from 4 to 6. And after that, I went on to had girlfriends, but I kept thinking about it because it felt good. So I fought it for years.
Okay.
I would actually sit with my other cousins and talk about my one gay cousin. And so around 12, I felt it, and I was like, you know what, I can't fight this. And I came to the realization that, look, this is who I am. I can't please anybody else. I have to just please myself. And about 14, I told my mama, look, this is who I am, and if don't nobody like it, they got to deal with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how did your mother accept that?
At first, my mother was a barmaid, so she would come home tipsy, and she would wake me up in the night. Michael, come bring your ass here. I said, huh? How you get like that? She thought it was something she did. And I had to assure her it wasn't her. It wasn't, I'm her only son, so I'm sure that was hard on her. Even like being down here, we had a gay bar right down here called the Famous Door. And me and my cousin would go, and I would not get out the car until wasn't nobody outside because I was so scared of her finding out. That was the only thing. And then I would run in there real quick. So we went through some times, but all of my gay friends wish my mama was their mama. Oh, I wish your mama. She's so nice. I was like, baby, I had to get her there. She wasn't always there. Like I told her, I said, it's some men you mess with that I didn't like. But I'll be grown and gone. And I can't live my life for you. And if you love me any different today than you did yesterday before you knew, then how true that love is. And you already know we going through these YouTube streets questioning mother's love. These mamas out here.
I'm glad she was accepting.
Yeah, she was. She never put me out or anything.
That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing.
She did tell me, as long as I'm in her house, I got to be a certain way. But I was a child. I was young, so I had to listen.
Things were different back then, too.
Yeah.
Do you feel I know everybody, there's been controversy, and you've been in different beefs and fights or whatever, and it's gotten ugly. And some of those people you actually made up with. Do you think that it has helped or hindered your YouTube career?
Neither.
Okay.
Neither. The one thing I feel about it is a lot of people peg me the wrong way. Oh, I've been called a bully. He called women bitches. He talk about fat people. He don't like fat. First of all, I got a million big girls in my family. My grandma was a big woman. I love them. And I think people don't know how to separate. I'm talking about that individual person. I don't get mad at everybody that calls somebody bad because it's not to me. And I think people don't realize I don't go off on anybody unless they go off on me. It's a reaction. Maybe, do I have to react to everything? No, and I don't. But don't blame me when you throw a pebble and I hit your ass with a boulder. Because I can go deep in. I've been called child molester. I've been called everything you can name. And when I came back, because the gloves are off then. And so people are looking, maybe because it's my voice, my delivery, my aura, and how I am. But that's what I do.
Okay.
But I don't, it's some people I've never went off on because we've never had an issue. You and I've never had an issue.
No.
Okay.
No, we've never had an issue.
Right.
No.
Right.
Do you have anything, is there any time in your YouTube journey you regretted something?
Yeah, a couple of things.
Couple of things?
First and foremost, I regret dealing with Philly Phil.
Okay.
I wish that had never happened because that was one of the things that shook me, and I'm never really shook. But just out of the blue for her to act like that and to turn the way she did, that I wish that would have never happened. And there's a couple of people that I've cussed out for her that I regret. And those are the things that I regret. Yeah. Oh, and I regret making some people YouTuber of the week.
Okay.
Or allowing people on my panel. Wait a minute, I got a whole lot of different regrets. But you live and you learn.
You do.
Yeah,
you do live and you learn.
Yes.
And I'm going to be a real nigga about this. I ain't got no more questions written down. So I'm gonna have to go off the top of the
Come on,
dome
somebody. You ain't even have to
because
tell them that.
you
It's
know
all
what I'm
right.
saying.
But that's
So,
what you call being real.
but I'm just letting you know this is what's going on.
You doing a great job, I
Well,
must say.
thank you,
Yes, yes.
thank you. So, what's your favorite thing to cook? Because we know that you can get down in the kitchen.
Okay, yeah. Um, See, my favorite thing to cook and my favorite thing to eat are different things.
Okay.
I love cooking macaroni and cheese because
Yes.
I
Okay.
am known for it when people, I have family members that want to invite me, be like, and I love chicken. To cook chicken and macaroni and cheese, those
Okay.
are my two favorite. But I'll have people call and invite me. I'm having a party. I say, okay, I'll be there. Could you bring a pan of chicken? Or can you bring a pan of macaroni and cheese? I'll be like, that's the only reason you invited me. You didn't really want me there, but that's why you invited me. So I love cooking macaroni and cheese and I love cooking chicken any type of way.
Could you ever imagine yourself ever being a vegan?
No, that's just
You
not.
said hell
No,
no.
let me tell you this story.
Okay.
I love fried foods.
Mhm.
I thank God for my high metabolism because people always say you can eat and never gain weight. Thank
Mhm.
you, Jesus. But I always worried about my high cholesterol.
Okay.
And I was frying some chicken one day, and my doctor called me and said, "Hello, Michael." I said, "Yeah." They was like, "Your cholesterol was a little high. Do you eat a
Oh.
lot of food?" I was like, "I'm frying some right now." So I started trying to bake some
Okay.
and do some, but my cholesterol is good. And I'm one of them people, if they did tell me my cholesterol was high and I'd have to stop eating the high food, I'm glad I'm older
Mhm.
because I'm not going to stop. I
Okay.
can't. I'm not. And I know people won't talk about it. I will eat fried food to the day I leave here.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Did you ever go to culinary school?
Yes.
So you were trained
Yeah.
formally?
Yes. I went to Cordon Bleu and I went to Job Corps before that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I actually have diplomas in culinary arts.
I looked into Cordon Bleu. I actually wanted to go to culinary school at one point.
Mm.
So I looked into that great, amazing
Yeah.
school.
But
Amazing.
I will say this. I really didn't learn too much from them
Right.
because what I cooked, I actually learned from my grandmother and my mother.
Okay.
Those were the things. And then trial and error.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
They have more of a, from what I was looking, a European style of
And
cooking.
techniques. I learned knife cutting skills,
Yeah.
how to bake biscuits. But what really tripped me out, this is even when I went to Job Corps,
Mhm.
I went there first. A lot of things, like you ever see that truck that rides down the freeway, Cisco?
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
A lot of that is they deliver to big main restaurant. The potato salad comes in. All you have to do is just add a little water. A lot of it is pre-made,
Okay.
not from scratch.
Yeah.
And a lot of
Yeah.
big restaurants do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
I had no idea,
I had no idea either.
and
What's,
that's why it's so hard for me to go out and eat.
uh,
See, that's being a chef and knowing how to cook.
Mhm.
People actually hate to go out to eat with me most of the time because I'm always saying I could cook better. I could cook this better.
Yeah.
So I hate to pay that amount of money for something I know I could cook better.
Mhm.
Or if somebody's good, I'm always saying, can you tell? Like I went to Fishbone
Okay, yeah.
and the fucking garlic mashed potatoes was so delicious.
Okay.
I said, excuse me, waiter, can you tell the cook to come here? And the cook came out. And the cook looked better than the garlic mashed potatoes.
You remember we was at Fishbones?
Yeah, didn't I have an issue?
Yeah, yeah. But look, I didn't like my food there.
And what do you remember what you
I
got?
had crawfish etouffee.
Okay.
I like New Orleans food,
Mhm.
and I didn't feel like that didn't taste authentic.
Now I did a video there, and I had to, cause I never had tasted. Well, I tasted them years ago. I just didn't remember. Sucking the head and sucking the head. But it was it fried? It was fried, and it was really delicious.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
delicious. I also had the alligator gumbo,
Oh,
which was delicious.
you know what? I just tried alligator for the first time.
Fried
2 days ago. My son said, "I want some alligator." So I looked and said, "Where's the nearest place?" I took him to it,
Aw.
and we ate alligator and had a little lunch there.
Was it good?
Oh, it was all right to me. I was kind of freaked out at the fact that I'm eating alligators,
Mhm.
but it was good. I will say it was good.
Did you see my video where I ate the cow tongue?
I feel like I seen that a long time
Because a
ago.
lot of it trips about. See, I'm very adventurous when it comes to eating.
Okay.
Because I feel like I don't want to miss out on something, and at least try it. All I can do is say it's good or not.
Is there something that you want to try that you haven't tried yet?
You know what? I want to try different. I want to. My ideal job,
Mm.
even when it comes to social media, would be would be to travel like a Andrew, not eating his side, but a Andrew Zimmerman. When you go around to different countries and you just try food and to get paid to do that.
Yeah.
Oh my God! The only thing that would scare me is I don't like going to other countries where it's and then I can't get back.
Yep, that's
Look.
yep.
And now the United States want to bargain. Shout out to Brittany.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
gave that girl
Oh,
10
yeah.
years.
Yeah, that
Come
was
on,
that
put
was
some
messed up.
babes.
Yeah.
Imagine what they would do to my ass.
Woo.
But I'd probably have fun in prison, no matter what country it is. No,
We don't need you. We don't need you in prison.
but yeah, some food. I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you this. I ate escargot.
Okay.
My God, and I didn't like the smell, but they brought it to me in some butter sauce one time, and I tried it. And I always tell people that if you don't like something the first time, give it a minute and try it again. Try it again. Maybe it was the way it was seasoned. Maybe it was how the person cooked it. But always give something a second chance because I love escargot now.
Okay.
And that's snail.
Yeah.
You know, I never thought I would eat chicken feet.
Now I would try chicken feet, but the only way I would try if you made it. I'm not touching nobody else's. I'm not touching nobody else's. I would try yours though.
And shout out to my subscribers because they would cash at me and be like, "Can you go get this? Can you do this?" And so that's how one of my subscribers, I think it was Coco B, cashed at me and asked me, "I want to see you eat some chicken feet." Because I would always walk past them and the supermarket be like, "Who in the hell?" To see them there, I'd be like, "Who in the hell would eat this?" And I've always never even thought I would ever even try them. And I did it, and I fell in love. I love them fried. I love them barbecue. I love them chicken feet soup. I would eat them anyway.
So you got to trim the nails?
Yeah, I cut my nails off.
You cut the nails off.
And
Okay.
that's the hardest part, cutting the nails. You know, you have to get it mentally out your mind. Now, the one thing that really tripped me out that I ate, that really got me, for some reason, I said, I want to try pigs now. Because I was on this kick. I'm going to just try things I never ate. And so I have a video, too. I did one fried, one boiled, and one barbecue. The fried one was so delicious. It tried like, it tasted like crackling.
Okay.
And I ate the whole nose. And I didn't cut them up on purpose, so I had the three, and you could just. And so the boiled one was all right. The barbecue one, I could not get through because of the barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
And all I kept thinking was the snot that, you know, pigs always have snot coming out their nose.
Yeah.
And I could not finish, and it's a hilarious video, y'all.
Woo.
But I could not finish, I couldn't even, I took one bite of that and was like, nope, I can't do it.
Yeah, no. At least you took a bite because me thinking of that image, it's over.
Yeah.
It's done.
Do you think you ever tried pigs now?
I would try the fried one.
Yeah. See, you have been to it. We got to do some
I'll
videos
try the
like
fried
that.
one.
We got to.
I just went and had oysters. Well, this is not too bad, but I was eating oysters on the half shell the other day. That was amazing.
How do you eat yours?
I do not swallow mine. I put mine on a cracker, and then I put the horseradish, and then I put a little cocktail sauce on it, and I chew it.
Now, I had oysters in Chicago. We were doing a play there, and we had they were the raw oysters.
Yeah.
Raw. And look, I just let them slide. I never chewed.
Oh my God!
But I kept saying, what is the use of this? Because I don't taste it.
Yeah.
Just letting it go. But I would love to taste. I was watching a cooking show where the oysters on a half shell and they put the cheese over in the breadcrumbs and grill them. I would love to taste oysters like that. I've never done it.
I forgot what it's. I don't remember what it's called, but I seen them making that too, and I want to try it as well. There is a restaurant that has something like it, but the only thing is, I don't think they're cooking it on the grill. I think that they're cooking it a different way, like in an oven or something.
Right.
But now I want to try it on the grill.
Yes, I do too. I think, I would love it.
So, Michael, you don't have any children.
No.
Have you ever considered having any children?
Back in my girlfriend now, I will say this, I was 16, she was 17. She got pregnant.
Okay.
And she had a miscarriage.
Okay.
So at one point, I really did want kids bad. Then my baby sister started having so many of them. My sisters have kids, so I have a lot of nieces and nephews. And I help raise a lot of them.
Yeah.
Now, the reason I wouldn't want a child now, if it came down to a box of Pampers or a bag of Bud, I want the Bud. And so why even put myself in that situation?
Right.
I'm just being
No,
real.
but that's a good thing that you know that a lot of people aren't they don't think that deep.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They kind of just do it
Right.
and find themselves in a situation. So I understand.
But I
understand.
love children. Everybody calls me Uncle Mike Mike.
Okay.
All of my cousins call me Uncle Mike Mike. Um, I'm the first one that will. They love me to cook, or I'm the first one to take a birthday cake somewhere to my little cousins. I'm the first one to hug them. I love children. I just don't love them 24 hours.
24 hours. Yeah, it's a lot of
I
work.
mean, you get what I'm saying?
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
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 Wow, explain it.
Okay, you got a voice on you. You got to look. Now we gonna. I'm kind of ask you questions too, so we gonna kind of
Okay.
do that. So as you go on, because I think. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
What has your YouTube journey been like?
My YouTube journey, okay, so let me tell you about this. I went on YouTube since YouTube started, but I didn't know motherfuckers was getting paid off of YouTube.
Okay.
Now, if I'd have known that, I'm a hustler. I'd have been
right.
hustling. I'd have been, man, it would have been over. I was making videos just to make it as a, like, to look back on.
Right.
Videos of my family, stuff that I want to see, I want to look back on. That's what, like, if you ever look into the earlier videos, that's all for me. You know what I mean? And so then I found out niggas is getting paid. I got to get some of that money.
Come on.
So I really did. I tried real hard to research, try to figure out how to break the algorithm, try to, do different things. I did all type of, I made lots of mistakes. I bought a camera that was like expensive Canon for no fucking reason.
Right.
Don't go do that. Let me tell y'all, don't do that. Don't do that. You don't need to do that.
Right.
Okay? If you're thinking about starting your YouTube channel, just do it. Get whatever phone, you'll upgrade it. If it's for you, it's for you. For me, I haven't had a lot of people gravitate to me. I have people gravitate to me, but I also have not been as serious as other people because I got a lot of other things going on that I was currently making money from.
Right.
So I chose to focus on those things. But I have a little, Sheila got time right now. So Sheila gonna jump back onto the YouTube land and start to try to get this business going.
Were you surprised when I made you YouTuber of the week?
Yes, I was.
Did you know who I was before then?
Hell yeah, I knew who you was. I was always watching.
Okay.
I was always watching it, but I'm like, I was never gonna be like, I want to be YouTuber of the week. Make me a YouTuber of the week. I said to myself, God, if he noticed me and he liked me, he'll make it. It's gonna happen. If that's for me, it's for me. Then I look one day, you're YouTuber of the week, and I'm like, cool. You know what I mean? So God is good there, and that helped me get some followers. You know what I mean? Because of you sharing that and making me YouTuber of the week, and that helped a lot. And I wasn't really. Right after I had YouTuber of the week, I think I was doing it. I was kind of getting people, and I was getting steady. If I would have kept doing it, I would have probably got a lot more by now. But I'm going to tell you the truth. I stopped because I got a new job. I was learning a whole new skill, which was computer coding, and it was stressing me the fuck out.
Right. But I think everything happens for a reason. And maybe
I do too.
it wasn't a time for you then.
It wasn't.
So because I, have talked to you, I love you. I love the realness about you, and I'll point this out. And someone else said the same thing. What really touched me the most is when the person called you to, and can we dive into that a little bit? When the person called you, and hey, how's your kids? And you first we're gonna talk about that one, and to lay me out. What was your first thought on that?
I was just confused because I didn't know what was going on.
Because you hadn't been watching, right?
Yeah, but since then, there's things that happen outside of the camera, and ain't no beef there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I thank God that you called me. You felt enough because I would not have known. So that's what I appreciate about you being real, to say, hey, look, I don't know what's going on, but this wasn't cool. And I thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I thank you.
You're welcome.
Because, a lot of people run different ways, with me, and I've learned this in these YouTube streets, people don't come at me by themselves. They have to always group up. Sometimes that's what you got to do to take somebody down that you know to get your ass together. So I love that about you. I really, really did. And I appreciate you so much for reaching out to let me know. We don't talk a lot, but we do talk.
Yes. Yeah, I know. I barely show my presence on YouTube, but I am watching a little bit more now. There was a time where I just completely zoned out. Like I said, I have time now, so I've been watching little bits of things and, you know, been on YouTube a little bit more. You know what I mean?
So what is your ultimate goal for YouTube?
My ultimate goal for YouTube is really to use YouTube to grow my businesses. My business. You know what I mean? Really to also another direction that my YouTube channel is going to be going in is to kind of be helping the city that I live in, Ypsilanti. They spotlight different businesses, the business owners, just meeting with them and stuff. We had a meeting and talking to them, and they said, we need somebody, you know what I'm saying, to come show who we are. And I said, well, here I am, you guys, I got a YouTube channel.
Right.
So hopefully starting to, you know, if everybody's serious about doing that, you know, then I'm going to be doing that. That's the next step, is doing that. And then also you'll chasing the bag. I have my gift baskets. They've moved on to a whole nother level. Okay, we're not in Kansas. They not $50 no more. We've stepped up our game, and I want to show you in the ways that I took the time out to learn different techniques and show how I'm making money on the side. You know what I'm saying? And different ways to hustle. That's why Chasing the Bag is coming back, so I can't wait to start dropping more episodes of that. You'll be seeing me at different business meetings with small business owners. You'll see me at politician events, the things. You'll start to see, you know, what I've been doing. I recently filmed for the show BMF with 50 Cent. I have I know I did 3 different episodes. So if you watch BMF, Black Family Mafia, catch that on Stars, season 2. You'll catch me in, I don't know what the name of the episodes, but I'm on 3 of them. So that's
What do you do?
cool.
What is your character?
Doing some background shit.
Okay.
I'm doing all type of shit. So you can see me here, there, where, don't blink.
Whatever it takes.
Okay. So I've always, you know, a lot of people don't know that I've been in several movies.
Okay.
I've been in several movies. I've been in probably 5.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I had a good time. You know, I just got booked for something downtown Detroit. It was some type of commercial or something the other day. I was on my way to come to my job. Why did I have a flat tire? So I was not able to make that one.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get it in every aspect. I'm not a one-trick pony. I be doing all different type of things. I do where my heart goes, like where my heart follows. I love music, you know. I love art, you know. I love what I'm doing also is kind of community work as far as mental health. Dealing with Black mental health. If you've checked out some of my old videos,
Hey, God, good.
you any good? I have talked about Black mental health.
I just bounced some money, even though it's $1. But I ain't gonna leave it there. Okay, go ahead.
I'm passionate about Black people and mental health and go see your fucking therapist. So I'm also thinking about maybe adding that into my YouTube channel, some type of live where people can call in or something, and you know, have have somebody to talk to, because sometimes people don't have people to talk to, and that's where people will go out and get a gun and do some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have an outlet. And Black people, we condemn mental health. We condemn people going to get therapy, but y'all the motherfuckers that need it the most.
I see a therapist. I've been seeing a therapist for years because
I see one too.
Because I feel like this. I always say, be careful who you tell what to. I'd rather tell somebody some intimate shit that are legally cannot repeat it. So,
yep, that's
stop
right.
telling your close friend, stop telling your cousin, stop telling your baby mama, your baby daddy, all your business, and when it come back on you, you're mad. Go to a therapist, lay your ass on that couch or whatever it is, and whatever you tell them, they can't say it.
And they gonna be the ones that probably give you a healthy solution, a healthier solution on how to, instead of a ghetto ass, dumb ass solution, because they ain't even knowing. How you gonna ask somebody that don't even know?
They
You
damn
know what I'm saying?
self.
Look at how they moving. So
Now, you know what I feel though? I had to change this one therapist because they were young enough to be my child,
okay,
and I think the sessions helped them more than it helped me.
I've had,
I
I've
was like, I'm
had
getting
those.
right, right.
Yes, yes,
I said, I'm helping your
I've
ass.
had those. Oh my gosh, I've had those, and I have no shame in my game, baby, because you know what I'm saying.
You know, because growing up, I've had bouts of depression.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are like, wow, and that's something I really don't talk too much about.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, there'd be some days where I would just cry at a commercial.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just a little thing would make me cry, and I would feel
Mm-hmm.
sad. And I'm like, why am I feeling like this?
Mm-hmm.
And so I had to see what that was.
Yeah, I'm actually on my way out of a depression, and I can be real about
Right,
that
right.
because you know, things had happened. It was circumstances that happened to me that kind of made me like, damn. But at the same time, I still had God there. I knew, and I was walking with Him the whole way. But my, I wanted to go. I wanted to slap a bitch in their face. I'm
Come
gonna
on.
be honest. I wanted to, and it was real hard not to ride up to the establishment that I was mad at, and I had to go, like, literally go to therapy because I was finna pull up, and
Let me ask
I
you
knew
this.
I didn't want to go to jail.
So let me ask you this: what is your reaction? Because you've seen the way people come at me. Some people, it's like the higher you get, and I noticed this on my other channel. When I got to 11,000 subscribers, people were starting fake beefs with me, and I'm one of those people that I'll shut it down. I'll come back, and I had to teach myself to not react to everything.
Yeah, yeah,
Do you think there's a certain tough skin you have to have in order to do YouTube?
yeah. It is. It's a certain tough skin you have to have because they're gonna call you ugly.
Yeah.
They're gonna talk about
Gay.
you. They're gonna say, push false
You
narratives.
got AIDS.
If you don't, if they see something you don't like in your background, or if they don't like you, they gonna call CPS or do some stupid shit. I've heard
or
different.
tell you to feed your kids.
I've heard so many different things, like from not even just this sector. I'm in also other sectors. I've seen people stealing LLCs. I've seen all of that.
Well, see, the sector thing is the one thing I don't agree with. You can't put me in a sector. I'm not in a sector.
Yeah, I know. I don't do that because
sector.
I don't believe. Okay, we on the same shit with that.
Yeah, I don't
But
do
I know
sector.
that's what they call it, so that's what I.
Yeah,
I'ma
so
go
now,
by.
one of the reasons I made you YouTuber of the
Okay.
week, I loved your daughter, the interaction with you and your daughter.
Oh,
Would you
yes.
ever allow her to do YouTube?
Um.
I'm gonna have some good questions, ain't I?
Yes, you
Come
are.
on, somebody.
Yes, I would. You know, she actually just told me yesterday. Well, no, if it wasn't yesterday, the day before, she was like, I want to be on TV. I want to be on a commercial. I think I'm ready to start my acting career, my acting journey. And I said, well, you know who your mama is. You know who your mama is. Your mama used to be a manager. So I used to actually book.
Oh, you manage?
I used to.
You know what? I need a manager. I had my cousin managing me. I was getting more of my gigs because I tell people this all the time. When someone is representing you, people take you more seriously than
Yeah.
you dealing with that person
No, they
directly.
absolutely do.
And it was at a point I would have my mama call and negotiate contract and tell her everything to say, what I wanted in my dressing room and all it is. And because my thing is this, all I'm here as the artist is to do a show. I don't have to worry about none of that. Take that up with my manager. Like, I don't sell tickets to anything because I feel like I paid my dues. And if I sell tickets and I got a bill that needs to be paid, I'm gonna pay it with your ticket money. So don't. I'm just
But at
saying.
least you
I'm keeping it real. I don't need to be put in that position. So I've been like that. We're going to talk about that too. But I love that. I love that about you. And I love your daughter. She's good. She's
Thank
natural
you.
on camera.
Yes, and I told her, like, you know, I was presenting other opportunities to her before, like, look, this. You know what I mean? And she was kind of like, nah, and I wasn't gonna push it. But then when she came to me, I'm like, oh, let's go, baby. I'm ready.
So you took a break from YouTube for a while. And remember I asked you why, because I loved it. What do you want your channel to be about?
I just want my channel to just kind of
or people
highlight.
to walk away from? What you want them to walk away with?
I want them to walk away with learning about love, self-love, because self-love, learning about God, learning and trusting in God by even if you see me failing at something, but you're gonna see me get through it.
Right.
Just different things
Being
like
transparent.
that. Being transparent, showing my skills, different skills, but also you can take that and you can go do that if you want to do that. Maybe you're like, well, I like that. Maybe I'll try to do that. You know what I mean? Just showing you different ways, showing you something that you may have never seen before, and hopefully you like it.
Have your daughter ever watched my channel?
Girl, let me tell you.
Because I know I be cussing
so
sometimes.
listen.
I say, don't let the babies watch.
So this was a while. I never forget this. I would never forget this.
Right.
I was in Florida. And this was at the time y'all was
Really beefing.
Y'all was beefing with some people. This was a year ago, in August actually. It was exactly a year ago. And so I was watching you and you was going off. I remember who it was. It was somebody you was going off.
Tell me who was it.
I don't want to say on here.
Tell me my ear. Oh. Okay.
So, and I said, so I was like, okay, I'm watching it, and I fell asleep.
Uh-huh.
And
I'm just like, just want to take away.
That's
Go
okay.
ahead. But yeah.
I fell asleep, and she ended up getting, because we were sharing the same room.
Yeah.
She ended up getting in the bed, and she heard you, going. And she woke up, and she said, Mama, I heard Michael's. My daughter is a teen, but she said, Mama, I heard Michael say, you big pussy bitch. And I said, what the fuck? Oh man, I left that on.
Oh my
I left
God.
that on. I did not mean to leave that on. I felt asleep though, so oh well. But she heard that.
But I have my channel set up for people 18 and over. I really do, because I know me.
Mm-hmm.
I know me. Oh, your battery going low.
Oh no.
Hold on, I gotta what kind of charge? Hold on. I got something for you. Hold on 1 minute. But yeah. Sometimes when people be like that, or the one lady said that her granddaughter goes around the house singing "Why You So Jealous," and that just touches my heart to know that. See, I don't want that. I just can't. That's too much for me. That's a new generation. Well, hell, he look older than me, don't he? Damn near. But the little baby sings "Why You So Jealous." I love that. That's one of my things. Hold on, I got a electric charger.
Okay.
But yeah, I love to see the children.
Trying to. Okay.
There we go.
Thank you.
Hold on, y'all. We getting it together here. You know what that's for?
I never seen it in my life.
Look,
that's the stand. Okay.
That you can put it?
Yeah.
Oh hell. Wait, hold on. You know what? I forgot a part of it broke.
Oh, that's all. Oh, okay.
Oh, you know what? Here, I'm bringing some old.
Hey.
equipment.
We're getting it together.
Hold on, y'all. We're
today.
getting it. I'm trying to find this.
You got it?
Yeah, I have it. I'm just trying to figure where I put it. I have a million phones.
I know I want to eat some steak tartare today.
What made you want to eat steak tartare?
So, I was watching a clip of Mr. Bean.
Uh-huh.
And this nigga came and sat at the restaurant and was about to eat steak tartare, but he messed up the whole restaurant before. He was doing some type of crazy stuff. So I seen that. I said, is that ground beef with an egg in the middle?
Right.
I've never had that before. And I said to myself, I got to try that shit.
Right.
I've got to try that. I'd love to.
So
So I looked into it and looked at how it's made and stuff in different ways, and I said, yeah, I need to at least try it. You know what I mean? So I'm excited.
I thought I had this charge up. We're gonna see if you get a little charge out of it. Hold on.
Okay.
Let's see which one. Hold on, y'all. Is it charging?
Yeah, I think so. I believe it is, because I see that green dot.
Oh, I hope it is. Okay. It ain't much on it. I don't know, because I charged it up before I left home just in case. But anyway, you guys.
And another thing, let me read these comments. Hey, Shawanda.
There go be Nicole.
B
You know who that
Nicole.
is?
I've never met. I've heard her name
That
mentioned.
is my niece. That is Philly Fields' daughter.
Okay.
The one she gave up for adoption. But
Okay.
that is my um, justice for B Nicole. I always like to say that. That's my niece. Um, I'm so glad you're back.
Thank you.
And I hated when you left.
Ah, thank you. I didn't think nobody noticed my love.
Oh, I knew. And
My
let me tell you
little-
this is what I loved about her mostly. When we got together, we had such a good time.
We
First
did.
of all, it was a fabulous hotel room you had.
Thank you.
I wanted to stay, but she put me out. No, I'm joking. And it was your friend's birthday.
It was my friend's birthday. She had
How old
had
is
her
she
party
turn?
there. That was her party. She was 30.
Does she still subscribe to my channel?
She don't really watch YouTube like that.
But-
She probably subscribed.
Yeah.
She subscribed, but she doesn't watch YouTube.
I
I'm
had
the
her cracking
YouTube.
up laughing. Didn't
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
We even had a little adventure at the fish bones.
Oh yes, I did. Cause the girl said, "Wait, this is what I love about you. You were so nice." I was like, "Fuck this,"
Mm-hmm.
cause the girl, listen, I was so mad because you will not sit there and file your nails. And I kept saying, "Can you?" I want to say, "Baby, at least act like you busy."
Mm-hmm.
Cause we sit it. You were waiting for. I wasn't even eating. It was her, but that pisses me off. And I've worked in the food industry
Yeah,
for
so I
years.
know you know.
So what I do, I'm going to keep reassuring you, ma'am. It's taking a little long. I'm sorry. This girl said none of. She was on her phone, and I was getting her together one
Yeah,
night.
you was.
But the only reason I did that because we could see right into the kitchen,
Yeah.
so they couldn't do nothing to your food.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have went off if we couldn't have saw.
Mm-hmm.
But I kept telling her, girl, I wouldn't even want it. You wanted to wait, and the shit wasn't even good.
Nope, it wasn't. Not wasting my money.
Let's go and slap that down.
Fish bones, you gonna get a bad review? Nah, just kidding. Just cause of her.
You ever thought
Nah.
about doing food reviews at restaurants? Because
Oh
I
yeah,
love.
no, if
Have
you check,
you?
yeah.
Because I seen your product review. You did one video, and you ate. I don't know if it was chips or something. You and your daughter.
Uh-huh.
You look. That's what made me make you YouTuber.
Well, you know what? Actually, my videos weren't actual reviews.
what-
They were reviews.
You know what, I don't-
Thank you for holding that for me.
Yeah, I'll do it.
They weren't actual reviews, but they was
It was your realness
you
on
know
how
what
you
I mean,
felt
of
about
how
the
I
product.
felt. Yeah, but I never really said, "Hey, this is a food review." But you saw me sitting there reviewing the food and talking as well. You know
Well,
what
you
I'm
know what?
saying?
Shout out to A. Daryl Fisher, who one of my YouTubers of the week.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He just met his 4,000 watch hours, so he's monetized. He does food reviews. But you did a review, I think it was some chips or something, and you and your daughter were eating. You was like, and look, I thought you was gonna say it was good. You was like, oh hell no, this shit right here.
Yeah.
And I cracked up laughing because it was such a real raw review, and I love that about you.
Thank you. Well, I gotta be me. I can't help it. You know what I mean? It feel good because at some point, I always been me. But like to be even real, like really start to know yourself and be comfortable in your skin, and
Right.
to grow up and just be like, I don't give a damn about what you think. What we give a damn because you gotta give a damn a little. You better give a damn a little bit, or your ass gonna be in some trouble.
Okay.
But to be more free and be like, this is what I'm doing. This is what I said, and this is my terms. This is, I like that though. You know what I mean? It feels good to be a little bit.
So looking at my channel, what do you take away from my channel when you watch my channel?
I have an array of things that I take, which is so crazy, and I think that's why people watch, because you can get what I can either be watching it to see what you're eating. I might discover something new, like when
Come on now, you better break it down. Wait, hold up. See why I fuck with her? This is what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
Because, like the way I discovered chicken feet, I would have never seen that. So then it makes me want to go, oh, what else is this? What the hell else he gonna eat? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He over here eat chicken feet. And that makes me laugh though. It made me like want to dig deeper and say, okay, what else is he gonna eat? And then also, the next day, this nigga just roasted the hell out of this person. Oh my God, that was so entertaining. I can't believe this, and I can be like, all right, I did like that. I like that. I can admit that I've watched that, and and I didn't mean to laugh, but
A lot of people
but
do
it's the
guilty
joke.
laughs.
It's
They
not
do guilty
necessarily.
laughs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not about the person,
It's a
but
guilty
it's because
pleasure.
the way you say it, your
Yeah.
your delivery,
Yeah.
not you know what I mean.
Right, right.
And so, um, also, I love, when I know somebody, I can recognize when somebody really know God, regardless of um what other people might say, because
Because
to
a lot
me.
of people do say, I've had so many comments, how can you say you love God but you cuss and
Well,
you
I was gonna
drink?
say,
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna say, because a lot of people can look at me and say, "Oh, I know she don't know about God. Look at her cussing. Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
know she don't know about God. Look at her. She
Mm-hmm.
smoke weed." And you know what I mean? I get down on a nice herbal blunt at
Come
night.
on. Did you bring the
Okay.
cocktail or you forgot?
And,
No, I'm
and
messing.
so
Come on. Come on,
and
come on.
so and then you know what I mean, and people can be like, "Oh, you know what I mean, she don't love God, she don't know God because she cussed this bitch out." Or I don't cuss people out, but what if
I
I
do.
did? I try not to. I try to hold it. I try, like, sometimes it happens, and but I try to contain the monster in me, because I don't like for it to come out. It's bad.
So you tiny and thin, but you'll get it in.
I
Tiny and thin, but she'll get it
I
in.
I don't want to say that, because I'm not like I ain't never.
B. Nicole said, yes, ma'am, Mike, she's speaking facts.
I
She
don't.
said she liked
I
you.
like it. Thank you. Thank you. Um, I've gotten into something before. There's some things. I know me. I know,
Mm-hmm.
I've seen what's happened. I blacked out. There's things that's happened. I don't want to go there. It don't need to be there. I don't need to be going to jail, getting assault charges and shit like that. I don't need that in my life. I'm an adult. I got to figure out a different way. But I try to stay away from it. But when I feel like I'm going to go there, like, that's bad. So, and I felt like that recently. And I'm going to be honest. Like, that's what I've been going through, is trying not to, not, not to go there,
Right, right,
because
right.
I felt that beast come out because of something that was
You
done to
said
me.
that beast.
The thing come out, because of something that was done to me that was not fair, that was not cool. My
Right.
shirt all messed up. But
Let me ask you
you
this.
know,
Do it surprise you that I can't watch any of my clapback videos? I
mm-mm,
won't watch them
no.
because I'll be like, oh my God, did I say
But
that?
I was gonna say, Drew, I would imagine that you wouldn't, like, I wouldn't watch certain things that I don't want to watch.
Mm.
And go back and look on, is because I didn't like the way
I
I
acted.
acted.
Right, me too, me
I didn't
too.
like the way
And
that I was
it get
perceived.
on my nerves when
I
people,
did it.
it get on my nerves when people say, well, don't do them. I be like, boo, you don't know where I was at that
Yeah,
moment.
yeah,
I needed to get that out. I'm not
yeah,
gonna have an officer worrying, holding shit in.
yeah.
That's just not me.
Right, and that's good. That's good. I I have an issue of sometimes holding it in, and then I'm gonna go off on your ass. Or what's been happening now, I just been telling you straight to your face, right then and there,
It's so good when
cutting
you
that
release
shit
that
off,
shit. When you release that shit,
and that is what it
I
is.
could see, and this is my thing. In my YouTube journey, I can let people have it and let it go. But because the way I let them have it, they will egg it on. You got people that I don't even be talking about them, and still because you so fucking mad at what I said the one time. Because some shit don't need to be repeated. Baby, I drop the fucking mic on your ass sometime. When I let you have it, I leave it the fuck alone. I don't think about your ass after the fact or any of that. Now, I'm gonna ask you a question. You don't have to answer this or not.
Okay.
Um, you notice B. Nicole, I've made her my niece, my honorary niece, because I felt like something good had to come out of the way Philly Phil just announced her and called the granddaughter bitches and all of that. Do you have a take on that, or
Um.
do you know the story of how she gave her up?
Oh.
She gave her up because she had to buy her uncle, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh.
she gave her for adoption. Yeah.
I don't.
Okay, see this is what I love about it, it's real.
I don't want anyone to put
Okay.
that in.
Yeah,
Discuss
you
that.
scared to put? No, I'm
No,
messing with.
hell
No, I'm
no,
messing.
no,
Okay, you know I'm
no.
a joker.
But
I'm a joker.
certain things that I'm not in that. I'm not in that business. I don't know them. I ain't never
Okay.
even talked to her on the phone like that.
Did you
So
ever
I
watch
shouldn't
her
be.
because you knew me? Did you at least watch her
Oh,
channel?
I've been on her panel before. I was on her panel.
Oh, were you?
You don't remember, Mike? I've been on there several times.
Some stuff I have to try to forget.
Yeah, I used to watch Really Phil.
Wait, you was on her panel?
Yes,
Was I
with
on
you.
this?
Yes.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. Shit. I don't know what we're talking about.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but I watched. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect your opinion. See, that's what it is. I don't get offended. If somebody let me have it and it's funny, I'm a comedian. Why wouldn't I be able to laugh? So when people are like, oh, he mad because I said that, I'm like, boo boo, you got that fucking wrong. That's what I do. That's what I do. Why can I go up on somebody, but yet and expect them to laugh and take it all in fun, and yet I can't do it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Double.
So it double standard.
Double standard.
And it trips
Okay.
me. It trips me out. It really does.
Okay.
You know.
I get you. I get. I understand.
Now, I remember one of my other favorite videos of yours.
Okay.
You went to the Whitney.
Oh yes.
I can't afford the Whitney, but you said I can. Cause is it really expensive?
So, what was it? I think I paid for me and my aunt. It was the bill came up to $225, and I think
See,
we
that's
left
too damn much.
like a $50 tip or something.
Oh
like that.
hell, $300, $275 to eat. What the fuck? I need a blunt with that, a hotel room, and a massage. That's too much.
We actually, damn, my dumb ass. I know. I just went in July, and I made a video. I can't remember if I even posted it. Did I do it?
Yeah, I watched your video at you. That's how I know you
I
went to
did
the
drop
Whitney.
it. See, I don't even remember. See,
Remember I
I
asked
had.
you.
I
I
know
was
I
like,
had two. Okay.
I love the Whitney. I read I read all the green signs out here. You know, they have one here of what happened in this site that, a lot of people walk past in Detroit and don't read none of it. I really could be a guide in Detroit, downtown Detroit. I can tell you what happened everywhere. Just like that roasting plant right there. Do you know who owns that?
No, I have no idea.
Hill Harper, the actor Hill Harper.
Oh, really?
That's his roasting plant.
Okay.
He opened that here in Detroit. Right in Greektown, we just walked past Mark Wahlberg's hamburger
Wahlburgers?
place.
Yeah.
He has one. See, I know everything, and I love Detroit. But I watched the Whitney, and I admire you. I said, well, I get to see inside of it because I've never been inside.
Yeah.
Because at one point, it was only for rich white people.
Yeah, I know. I heard about
Only
that.
rich white people ate there.
We in there now, baby.
So, but I've never been there. So if anybody ever want me to do a review, subscribers, I love y'all. Fat ass in Chicago, that's what you call begging, bitch. But go ahead.
I had a good time after the Whitney, though. The food was good. I'm not
Really?
gonna lie. I mean, everything that I touched, it was some stuff that I was like, I don't really eat that,
Right,
and
right.
I ate it, and it really was good because I don't like, I don't care if it was the Whitney or not. If that was nasty, it was gonna be nasty, but it honestly was good.
Shout out to Chef Finest Wine. Do you know who that is? You ever watch this channel?
No, I haven't. Hi, how are you?
He's from Chicago.
Okay.
He cooked his ass off too. I will say that.
Okay, I can check him out.
Yeah. But yeah, I loved you at the Whitney, and I listen. I didn't know if I was gonna have to pull some tricks on Woodward. Put on my whole heels and to afford it because I have that mindset. I'm so older. It was only for white people. I didn't even know it had a. Matter of fact, it's a bar. The Whitney here is a bar. I did comedy at that bar. I forget the name of it. So I worked all around the Whitney. I would love to do an upscale. I would love. My dream thing to do besides going around the world eating food is to have a comedy brunch thing.
Okay.
So where I cook. And you eat, and I have while you eating, comedians get up and perform.
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
That would be nice.
I should have got me a PP loan.
PPP loan?
Oh, it's
no,
a PPP.
Don't. It's going down for if you took a PPP loan, it is going down. That was done incorrect. The fraud way. I've been looking into that.
Okay, y'all, I'm a little messy right now. PP got a PPP loan. Yes, you did. But go ahead. What? Don't judge me. Judge your motherfucking self. What do you think about some of my sayings? Do you like them?
I like them.
You like my song? Why you so jealous?
Why you so jealous?
Jealous. Huh?
It's dope.
Why you so jealous?
I wanted to know Who is that singing that song?
Jay's E, Janae's Way. Look at Sweet Rita laughing. Look at Chef Finest Wine. Don't y'all egg me on. See, this is what I love about Finest Wine, Sweet Rita. Don't be egging me on. But Janae's Way, Jay's E. I'm thinking it's my life.
Why?
Wait, you know why I was thinking it's my life? I was about to say, moderators drop Jay-Z thing. But yeah, um, how that came about, PP, because I had a vendetta. I did have one. I don't have one now. But I had one for the simple fact that how she turned, right? And she was like, I don't know why people keep my name out your mouth. She said that.
Oh.
And so I did a parody one day,
Mm-hmm.
and which was not our parody, we don't still do the R. Kelly.
Oh, okay.
I said, wait. And so I said, I put these pillows in my ass.
Okay.
And I was like, why you so jealous?
Oh.
Keep my name out your mouth. And
So that's a beef song.
yeah, that was me
Oh.
going at her. And I said, everybody loved it. And I said, I'm going to have a contest. Whoever can do the best song. And Janae's Way did it.
Mm-hmm.
My God. Nirvana, shout out to Nirvana 30. She did one when she was doing a little step, keep my name. It was so hilarious at the inquiries I got, the entries. And Janae's Way. Oh, she did a Jamaican style.
Okay.
Keep my name out your, what? I'm CMA. She said, even said, you just mad because I ate my chitlins. Now you feeling shitty. I mean,
Oh.
she just.
See, I didn't even know. I didn't
And
even
she
know
also
that
has
in that song.
she also has a diss song. It's an X-rated version where she cussed like a motherfucker.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to get her to do. I'm gonna have to start paying her. Janae's Way, thank you. Jay's E, thank you for the song because that is my intro. I love it. I think some people have intros that's too damn long.
Okay.
I forgot who channel I'm watching because the intro's so damn long. Do you do intros or anything like that?
I thought about actually just recording my own song. I have a producer that I'm working with right now.
Can I hear just a little? Because I heard you sing a little.
Huh?
And you, listen, your voice is fabulous. Just give me a little something, please.
Damn. I ain't no on the spot singing type
Come
of
on,
nigga.
somebody. Look, I love her.
I'm a songwriter.
Wait, did you see me put the clip up
Yeah.
before you sing the song? Wait, I said, I said, how am I? You said, you's a real nigga.
I love that moment. That was
That
funny.
was good.
That was
We had a
funny
blast.
moment. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but I ain't letting you out of this little.
Oh man. Let me see. I don't know.
You just hum something when we sing. I said you could say.
I am so into you.
Sing, girl.
That's what I
Give
was
me a little more. Give me a little more. Just a little bit more.
to you.
Oh my God. I'm sitting next to a singer. Wow. And you don't really want you said you're more of a writer.
I'm not a writer. Like, you know what I mean? I do have my own music right now when what I'm trying to do, what we're doing now is trying to get it shopped out to different artists that could pick it up in the industry. But I wouldn't mind. Of course, I want to do my own. I do my own music.
Oh.
I'm just selling my own songs.
I'll
That's
call
all.
you out.
Trying to.
You know what? I just thought about it. Did you see my he's got the whole world in his hands challenge? Where I say I'm gonna challenge you to it.
Oh.
Hold on, I'm gonna let you look and you do the challenge right now for me, okay?
Oh, Lord.
How about that? Come on, somebody.
Oh, man. I didn't know I was going to be on here singing.
Hold this woman so I can get.
Okay, I got you.
I'm gonna put you on the. He's got the whole world in his hands challenge, and I'm gonna show you right now. Wait, and you know I think you should drop 3 and 4 videos a day, right? Okay, here go. Look, hold on. It's such a blessing when you can have a commercial. Come on, somebody. When you meet the threshold anyway, it's a talent. He's got the whole world, and it's not really long. You just sing a verse of it.
Oh.
It's a talent.
Okay.
I said he's got the whole world, and he's got the little bitty baby. Then I say he's got Detroit City in his hand. He's got Detroit City in his hand. He's got the whole world in his hand. So
Man.
I am calling you out right now. So, dude, he's got the whole world in his hands challenge.
Ah, shit.
Come on. This is Hood Edition News version of he's got the whole world in his
The whole
hand.
world in his hand.
Look,
Okay.
B. Nicole say, girl. You know B. Nicole sings.
Okay.
Oh, you got to check her out.
All right.
Oh, my God. She sang one song. I had a tear and I was like, my niece better damn say.
right.
Look, I was like, she better motherfucker say, and it was a church song. I said, oop, I'm sorry. But Lord, you know what I meant, Lord. You better, look, I was in church one day. I was like, sing, bitch. I said,
Oh.
well, no,
That-
sing, bitch. Oop. Everybody looked at me. One of my one of my worst moments in church.
I gotta laugh at
Wait,
that one.
one of my worst moments in church was my phone went off and I didn't have it on singer. It was like 99 problems and the bitch ain't one. The whole church looked at me. I said, the Lord knew that was about to happen. Don't blame me. Don't die. Don't judge me. Okay, but yes, we need to. He's got the whole world in his hands challenge.
All right, you gonna sing it with me?
No, I did mine, and you got to be a little louder.
So, what is it? He got the whole
The world in his hand. He's got the whole world in his hand. He got the little bitty baby in his hand. He's got the little bitty baby in his
Y'all
hand.
can tell
He's
I
got
ain't
the
been to no
whole-
church. Okay,
Ooh.
but I know my God.
Come on, somebody.
Don't let it fool you. He's got the whole world in, what is it?
In his hand.
He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the
whole world.
oh, God, okay, go ahead.
And then the next one, he's got the little bitty baby.
He's got the little bitty baby.
You better
in
say.
his hands.
Say it again. He got the little bitty
He's
baby.
got the little bitty baby in his
He's got the whole
hands.
world in his hand.
He's got the whole world in his hands.
He's got the whole world in his hand.
He got
He's got you and me.
Oh, no, okay, I can't do no more.
Just one more. He got
All right.
you and me.
He's got you and me in his hands. He's got you and me in his hands.
You know what? She sang. But because she can't remember the words, I don't think
know.
you in his hand. I'm messing with you.
I probably ain't. I
No,
mean,
yes,
I probably
you are.
not. You know I am.
Oh,
You know
look,
I am.
They
But
like,
you-
sang, girl.
But you know what though?
Can you sing me an intro? I'll pay you.
Yeah,
I need you to sing.
yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
I need you
always
to
got-
sing.
always got
Like,
on the
he's
money tip.
CMA in his hand. CMA.
Always. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I remember the song when I was little and I was in, back it, but I ain't heard that song since. I'm gonna be real.
So you grew up in Ypsilanti.
I grew up in Ypsilanti. I was born in California.
Okay, how long you been
Long
here?
Beach. Since
Oh, Snoop Dogg.
yes. So I was born in California, and I've been here since I was, I think, almost, I think about a year old.
Okay.
Because let me tell you.
So you are from here.
I am from here.
You never wanted to move to Detroit?
No. The reason why I'm here is because my father, I have a little crazy story. My father actually, he brought me up here. When we were in California, and he told my mom that he was going to come visit his mother and
In
Detroit. And he never brought me back. So
and your mama said she coming to get her baby?
Oh, he kind of kidnapped me.
So and look,
I don't know if that's
while
the
y'all
right
talking,
word.
and while y'all talking about black men don't want their babies, he took his baby.
Yeah, he took his baby.
Y'all, is your father still living?
Yes, my father.
Y'all still close?
Yes.
Come on, somebody.
My father, I'm just like my father. If you say, oh, damn, she a little, whew, I'm just like him. My father actually, I'm proud of my father. My father was a former, he went to prison twice for bank robbery. He used to rob banks.
Really?
And so,
Did he get a whole lot of money?
so we ain't gonna talk